Hey guys, it's Robert with RT Repairs. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be working on a 2017 Buick Enclave, which happens to be my wife's new car. It's got a 3.6 liter 6-cylinder engine. We're just going to be doing a basic tune-up on it today, changing the oil, changing the oil filter, filling up the washer fluid. We will be replacing the air cleaner, air filter I should say, and the cabin air filter. So you guys are along for the ride. Enjoy. So this is the vehicle we primarily use to go back and forth for all our hockey stuff. So we put a lot of mileage on this thing. So here's some of the things we're going to be replacing today. We got the new cabin air filter. It's a Fram True Air. We got the new air filter itself from Fram, the Fram Ultra. We're going to be putting some Tektron and the fuel. And we're going to be using the new Castrol GTX Ultra Clean. These engines have a tendency to get a lot of sludge, and that'll prevent the sludge from happening in it. So let's get to work. Here's the vehicle. Go ahead and get this hood raised. So here's the engine, 3.6 liter variable valve timing. See, the oil filter is way down there. Now there is no easy way of wrenching this thing, and you got to watch it because this is the exhaust manifold here, so that's rather hot. So you want to do this when this engine's cool. But we're going to get a drain pan under there, loosen that filter by hand, let it drain down into the pan, and then we're going to pull it out. Let me get my drain pan set up. We got her loose, guys. Let's see if we can get our hand down here and get her out. So I'm just spinning her off by hand. Again, this oil will spill out the bottom, so you want to make sure you've got a catch can down there to catch that oil. There we go. Okay, I flipped it. Now I'm going to bring it up. See if I can squeeze her through. There she is. See the oil down there? There's our old filter. Lovely. We'll get the new one. Get her cleaned up. Get her wiped off down there to make sure this O-ring's on there. You want to always make sure that that O-ring right there is not stuck on your motor. They have a tendency of doing that, and you'll put a new filter on and it'll just leak. So let's get the new filter out and we'll put the new filter on. So some guys don't do this, but I do. I always pour a little oil on my oil filter there and then put it on. That way I know there's oil in it and I'm not going to dry start it. Guys get away without doing it all the time. You know, does that mean they're doing the wrong thing? No, to each his own. But then you also want to put some oil on the seal here. That'll just help it seal up that much better. Okay, now we're going to put this filter on. And I will be back after I got her screwed on, guys. So, here's the front of your engine here, guys. Or the front of the car, I should say. Here is your 15mm drain plug. Got my drain pan. We're going to go ahead and undo this, get the oil draining. And go ahead and get this oil plug off and let her drain. Ooh, look at that black oil. Yeah, this stuff should have been changed probably a couple thousand miles ago. But we'll let her drain. After that's done, we'll go ahead and we're going to clean the plug up, put the plug back in, tighten it, and next time we see you guys, we'll be putting oil back in her. Now we'll put all this new oil in. Love it when it's windy and you got to put oil on a car. Always makes it fun. That's what we're using, guys. thing we're going to do, guys, is clean the mass airflow sensor. So to clean the mass airflow sensor, we're going to go ahead and pull this off here, pull this off, because we're also pulling the cover off to change the air filter. But we're going to pull these two screws out here, slide that sensor out, clean that sensor. That way we also don't have to unplug it. We'll put it over here. So let me show you what we did. We pulled this cover off right here. So this cover, you take the oil cap off, cover just snaps right off. It clips down on these clips right here and here. Then this hose, you push in the side of it and it will come off of this hose right here. And you got a hose clamp and a hose clamp. That'll pull that off. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean all of this gunk. See all that carbon buildup? Carbon buildup right here. We're gonna clean that and that. And we're gonna spray our mass airflow sensor down, which is in here. You can see the reed in here. We're gonna spray that down with mass airflow sensor cleaner. Well, we got it out. So there's 6 Torx head screws that go down in here. Pull those out. Pull your filter out. As you can see, my wife hit a grouse. Pull your filter out and we'll put a new filter in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull this out so we can clean it, put it back in. So 2 7/32, guys. You got these little 7/32 screws, slides right out. Now what you're cleaning is those reeds right there. That's what you want to clean, is those right there, guys. Clean them up and then we'll slide it back in there. So this is the stuff we're going to use. CRC mass airflow cleaner, guys. This stuff works really good. So I'll show you what we're going to do. I'll wedge you guys in here. Pull this out. So we're actually going to spray this just like that inside there. We're going to let it dry. It doesn't take long for this stuff to dry. That will make a huge difference, guys. It really does. This stuff makes a huge difference. Again, that's CRC, guys. I'm not sponsored by them, but the stuff works beautiful. We're also going to use their other cleaner, their throttle body air intake cleaner. We're going to use that to clean the carbon out of this. So the last thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to change the cabin air filter. So the cabin air filter in these is located behind the glove box. You turn one clip and pull it out over here. Next thing you're going to do is pull all the junk out of the glove box, put it on the floor. Now you're going to turn this clip and pull it out. Glove box will drop down. Your cabin air filter is right here. So you got these 4 clips on it. You pull that, you pull your filter. Look at that. Look at that dirt. That's what you're breathing, guys. That's dirt. And the air flows down, so I want to put it in the right way. We'll get this replaced and we'll be done.